All right, welcome to the week of 6/16 of 2018. You might notice that two things. One, kind of late, and two, I'm in my car. So I didn't get a chance today at work to record this, so I'm doing this now on my own free volition. And we'll just go through it real quickly. The numbers we're in for the engagement survey. Overall, we were at 74% engagement, with 59% of you saying that you feel like your coworkers respect you, and 89% feeling like they respect their coworkers. Same as last week, we feel like the disconnect there is just a lack of communication or communication breakdowns. What we saw with the comments was a lot of people saying that like they try to, treat their fellow coworkers, treat them well. Maybe, again, communication can help. One thing we discussed more in detail is we're definitely wanting to do some sort of team building exercise. So we had a few ideas thrown around. So like we said last week, the pharmacy participated in an escape room. We're thinking we could do something like that again for the front folks, as well as the pharmacy staff again. The one here in Topeka is open on the weekends, so it shouldn't be too difficult to schedule at a time that most people would be able to participate if they wanted to. And we'll probably have a sign-up sheet to see if people are interested. The other suggestion was doing like a monthly movie night, where once a month, or a movie weekend rather. So once a month, there'd be a weekend where we, each day there'd be a set showing that we'd designate for a particular movie if there's a new release out or something that a lot of people are excited for. And just, going as a team, going as a crew, hanging out outside of work, communicating with another, giving each other something we can talk about at work. Just to really build relations and make the workplace a little bit more, friendly, a little bit more amiable. So those are some of the things that we discussed in meeting. You'll notice the question for the week this week is going to be, I feel I can rely on my coworkers, and I feel my coworkers can rely on me. It's very similar to the trust one, but it's a little bit different. I feel like the trust is more mental, where it's like I feel like I can confide in you and not have to worry about you spreading rumors, whereas relying on is more professional. It seems more work specific, like there's a task that I need to get done, I know I can rely on my coworkers to help accomplish that. So that's something to keep in mind this week. Again, please do fill out those surveys. It really does help to get as many of you guys involved in that as possible. That way we can get a more accurate idea of what areas we need to work on, what areas we're doing well in, and that can help us to improve the store, which is the whole point behind the Pulse team. NPS-wise, numbers are down a bit. In case you didn't catch it, there was a Compass message that came out to us all stating that we are no longer allowed to solicit for those receipt surveys. So we cannot ask customers to participate in the survey. We cannot put the stickers with our names on it. So our focus then needs to be on ECC. We need to make it so that there aren't any disgruntled customers, there aren't any upset customers as much as possible. So, really make sure you're minding your manners, really make sure you're looking out for the customers, because it will benefit us in the end if we behave this way. So, that's our big focus as far as NPS goes. Our numbers were, I think, 53% overall and 59% in the pharmacy. So definitely something that we can improve. Actually, I have the numbers right here. It was 48% overall, 53% in the pharmacy. So definitely something that we can look to do. One big push that we're going to start trying to make is non-flu immunization. So it's back to school time. So People are going to need to start getting their back-to-school immunizations. The elderly need their Shingrix. So definitely we're looking for good ways to promote that, make sure that our patients and customers are aware that they can get those services here, that their insurances will pay for it most likely, and you know, just making sure that they because, you know, that's part of, you know, promoting for healthier lifestyles for our customers. And that's something that I think we can all agree on. So that's our big new push with Red Nose out of the way. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas, any suggestions, any comments, you know, feel free to leave them in the comment section of these videos. Feel free to write it on the receipts or the engagement surveys each week. Starting next week, we will have a additional, like, specific question of the week. So, you know, obviously optional, just like taking the survey to begin with. But, you know, any feedback would really, really help, because that's our only way of addressing issues, if we are made aware of those issues. So going back to that communication thing, that is how you can communicate with us, and that is how we can, you know, make the store a better place for you, for me, for everyone. So just, you know, communicate. All right, signing off.